What's up, everybody? Welcome to another video here on Autobolos Outdoor Adventures. Today I'm going to show you how to make your own crate box for a kayak. The one I have in the back. You really can make it on your own and very cheap. It just depends where you find the crate box. I found mine at wood stores, and I believe it was either $3 or $6, one of those two. Dimensions are 13 by 13 and then 11 inches height. PVC, I got the regular PVC 1 1/4, but not Schedule 40. And the reason why is I didn't want it too thick. And really, to hold the rods, you don't need Schedule 40 PVC. But anywho, stick around. Hopefully you like this video. If you do, please give me a thumbs up. Also, let me know in the comments your thoughts about it and where you're watching from. I do respond to all the comments, so look forward to seeing you there. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Please consider subscribing. Also hit that bell button so you can get notified anytime I upload a video. My faithful subscribers, welcome back. Hopefully you like this as well, so stick around. So here is something I'm going to show you and I'm going to replace. This is my setup when I go out kayak fishing. And this basket I got at Walmart a couple years back. It did fit my other kayak, the Tamarack 100. But here, the enclosure, it's a bit too small. So it will not fit. So I have to sort of move it around to get a semi-perfect fitting. What I could do is get this up and put something underneath, and then it will be straight. But the only thing I can think of right now that won't cause extra weight are pool noodles. But what I end up doing was I got a different crate, a smaller crate, because I really don't need all this stuff. All I have, right, I really don't put a lot of stuff. All I have are my crappie jigs. Here are some more dry boxes where I would put my wallet, my phone, my keys. Here's another dry box and a small first aid kit. I really don't need this whole big thing, especially if I'm out crappie fishing, because I'm not anchoring. If I would have to tie down or something, I would use the rope. That's why I use that. But other than that, I'm gonna replace these. I'm gonna see if I can paint these and put them on the other one, because the other one's black. But I'll show you the steps on that. Alright, magic trick. So here I have a deck of cards. It's shuffled. I'll mix it up a bit. I'm going to choose a card at random, let's say right here. Show that to you. Hopefully you can see that. Put it on the top, cut it. Then I won't know where it's at. So what I'm going to do is do another shuffle. Mix it up a bit. Shuffle it again. If I get the cards to you and just pull one out, it gives me this card. So there you have it. So here is a search I did on Google for kayak crate, and you can see a couple of them, which I'm going to compare my pricing to this one. This is a starter kit that has the same size crate, 2 rod holders, and a plastic bag. Here's the crate that I got from AdWoods. It's $7.59 plus tax, and a 10-foot Charlie pipe 1 1/4 inch. It's $12.95, giving me $20.54 for the crate and the PVC, of course, plus tax. This is a crate I got, and comparing to making the math, if if I get the crate and 2 PVC rod holders, the cost price it's $10.17. That's $1.29 per every foot of PVC rod holder. And with 4, it's going to be $12.75, so way more cheaper than $30. So quick explanation, one of the things that's going to happen with this PVC, it's that Schedule 40, it's a lot thicker. So when you use these types of cutters, it will not clamp it down. This one, I do have that issue where it's a little bit too thin, and you can see there it's starting to bend down, but no worries, you can still cut it through. Sometimes they'll break, but you just got to be careful with it. So this is where I'm going to line them. Supposedly I was going to put them here. It's my rod holder, and I'm going to use this, of course, with my crappie rigs and bait casters. But this would be the rod that's a little bit more thicker, but you could see as soon as I put it in there, it starts moving around. So I'm going to put a slit on there, like about 2 inches max, somewhere around there where my thumb is at. That way that part will go in there and it'll lock the rod in place. So I'm going to put rod holder here, 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 and here. So here I'm just speeding up the process of cutting it. Now I'm going to put the rod holders on the side. On the other crate that I had them on the front, and it's kind of hard to get stuff from the crate. So I'm going to put these on the side. That way I could reach back and get whatever I have in the crate easier and faster. I'm going to start off by making a bigger hole. I have things already measured. I sanded it out, and then I'm going to start doing it with the smaller drill. And this is that I can put the screw in. So that's one way of doing it. The other way, it's this way. So, and this is what I'm going to be doing. So you can pre-drill them. That's really up to you. But I'm going to drill them as I go, and I'm positioning it. So here, the heat gun and the bottle. I'm not promoting Dos Equis, but you want to get that loop like a regular rod holder. All you need is a heat gun. I just apply to where closer to the tip. That way the whole PVC won't get softened and it's going to get harder to mold it out. So all you do is heat a little bit of the PVC pipe and get the bottle and then push that PVC in. The wider the bottle is from the bottom, the wider your arc is going to be. And you just keep on doing this until you have your desired opening on the top. It's really easy. You could even do it with the lighter if you don't have a blowgun or a heat gun. Here I'm going to do it a couple of times more just to make sure I have it to my desired liking. Well, here all you're doing is that heating up the PVC and then putting pressure on it. So here I have some sort of markings. I already know where I want to cut. And here I have my Dremel tool. How I'm doing it is just cutting that piece off. If you don't have this tool, of course you can do it with any saw. So once I cut the slits up, I'm going to do a cut across. And that's just to cut out the whole piece. It's going to get a bit messy, but you'll get the job done. From here, I'm just sanding it down. That way it's nice and smooth all the way around. And bear with me on the next parts. I had the camera set up well. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm measuring up to where I want to put the rod holder on the crate. And then I'm gonna do the holes. The same thing I explained on the other one, I'm doing it now. So I'm gonna make a bigger hole first, and then sand that out. You want it nice and clean, better looking. And from here I get a smaller drill, enough for the screw to fit. The reason why the bigger hole on the front, it's because you need a size where you're gonna put your screwdriver or whatever you're using that's gonna fit through there. If you're using a screwdriver, of course you don't need it that big, but since I'm using the same drill, my screwdriver bit, it's a bit thick. You can see there. And that barely fits through that hole. Then I get the screw in, get it to where I'm going to put it in, and then start screwing it in. Then tighten it all in. Then I'm going to do the bottom one. Of course, I start with the bigger drill. Clean it up. Do the hole where the smaller for the screw to go in. I had made a hole earlier and I screwed that up. I wanted it closer to the crate. You can see there the perfect fit on that screwdriver bit that I have. This one I used a bigger nut screw. I had the other one, or the other one wasn't fitting like the one on the top. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just file it off with the Dremel toolkit. And you repeat that process for all of them. So you see here, you have the 4 rod holders in place. If you want to paint them black, you can paint them black. I'm going to leave them white as there is. Probably later I'll paint them, but for now that's what it is. So this is what I was trying to explain. Now it's going to be easier for me to get anything that's in the crate easier since I put the rod holders on the sides. And here it's how it looks. It's better fitting, it's better axes and everything. So hope you like this, and let me know in the comments your thoughts. Alright everybody, well there you have it. Hopefully you liked it. If you search for this type of video and you watch this all the way through, I greatly appreciate it. So you can see simple steps. It just depends on how you want to do it, but nothing but making holes and putting it together. Again, there you have it. Hopefully you like this. Remember, if you're new to my channel, welcome. Please consider subscribing. Also hit that bell button so you can get notified anytime I upload a video. My faithful subscribers, welcome back. Hopefully you like this as well. That's it for today, and as always, see you at the outdoors.